Hi guys, welcome back to I Need More Time. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, guys. So today, in our conversation, I just kind of want to discuss feelings. How do you feel being diagnosed with autism? Just the whole overall feeling aspect of it. My son had autism for a while before he was diagnosed. So before, let's just say this, you go through the period of wondering what's wrong. You don't know what's wrong. You feel guilty, like you did something wrong. What could you have done to prevent, the issue? And different things like that. You feel less than, you feel like, Dad, what did I do? Did I do something to cause this? Um, there are a lot of feelings that go into it. And like I said before, it doesn't just affect the person that has autism, it affects the whole household. When you're dealing with this, the parents, the children, everyone is affected. And I'll say in my case that it was just like the focus was on that child. Like so much attention was being put into him because he needed it. Um, yeah, so it was just like we knew that there was an issue with him. We didn't know what it was before he was diagnosed, but we knew that it took a lot of our energy and time. Once the diagnosis came, we felt a little bit of relief. We were just like, okay, it has a name. We can say, okay, that's what it is. Um, and then we can try to, try different ways to try to help him, ways that we didn't know before. Um, so, yeah, I have to thank my daughter. She was a real help, a big help. Um, with this whole situation, by me being a single mom and all that, she just helped out tremendously. And she was just a child, but she loved her brother so much. She just helped out so much, especially with me trying to work and all that. So she had to try to, help out as much as she could so that I could still work, because it was a little bit hard to work with having an autistic child. And then I didn't have a caregiver. I was, his primary caregiver. I can't talk. Caregiver, me and my daughter. She helped out a lot. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to encourage you guys, um, and let you know that if you see like it may be something going on with your child, try to get it like um, try to get someone to help you out as much as you can. Someone um, that knows a little bit more about you know the autistic spectrum, that could give you little tips and different things like that that could help you out, that could help you out with your child. Um, Being that you can share information with the person about, characteristics of your child, different things that they like, different things that they don't like, and different things like that, then you can come up with a solution to try to, try to handle the situation a little bit better, maybe than you were handling it before, because you didn't know. You didn't have the proper tools. So yeah, so I just like I said before, I just kind of went through a bout of like me blaming myself, trying to figure out, what did I do? Is there anything I could have done different? And things like that. Even though I know there was nothing that, I did or whatever. But like I said before in the a prior video, I did notice a few things, right off when he was a little bit younger. And yeah, it carried on until after, we were diagnosed, and I was just like trying to figure out what was going on. And I just had no idea. I was just like, what is wrong with this child? He's misbehaving, he's biting people. Um, you know, he's delayed a little bit. with walking, with speech, with writing. Everything was just delayed. And I was wondering, like, my other daughter was 3 years old and she was writing her name and, what's going on? And so it's just like so many different things that, um, I noticed because I had, a child before and they were just like so different. And I was just like, okay, well, kids are different, people are different, but I just didn't put that together because I hadn't really been around anyone that, were on the autism spectrum and things like that. So I'm glad that we went to the autism center. I think it was in Edwardsville, Glen Carbon area of Illinois. And we were able to get him diagnosed and try to see how we could get him in programs at the school and different things like that that could try to help him out a little bit better because, of his diagnosis. So, yeah, he, had the IEP where we went in and tried to get him, help for special needs children and have different teachers work with him to try to help him that had a little bit more experience in that field and different things like that. So I can't say that we got the proper care or the proper teachers because, like, in our area, we really didn't have specific teachers that were really trained in that area. I know now that they are trying to like specifically train teachers to help children with special needs that are on the autistic spectrum more now than back then. So that's good. But yeah, when my son was a little bit younger, that really wasn't like a thing. Um, it was just like special ed kids, special ed teachers, but no one that was really trained to deal with children or to teach children that were on the autism spectrum. So they just kind of like put all the kids together, which, yeah, just wasn't the right thing to do. But yeah, so he's working now. He's doing much better, and I can say we went through a lot of rough patches because if you don't have a lot of experience around being around people that are on the autism spectrum, it's just like every day is different, and you're not trained properly on how to manage those situations. It's a little bit hard to face, especially as a single mom, but you're trying to function, trying to work, trying to pay bills and different things like that, and also deal with other children. So yeah, but now that I've been through a lot of different things, a lot of different situations, if you guys have any questions, you can comment below and I will answer you guys. He didn't have it to where, like, I know some kids, like, they like certain foods and they don't like certain foods. He really didn't have that. He just kind of had more of like the emotional um portion of the autism. He just kind of like, I'm not gonna say depressed, he just kind of like felt less than. He just kind of felt like, he was being left out. Other kids were just doing things that he wasn't doing. Um, so yeah, he just needed a lot of emotional encouragement, a lot of emotional stimulation in a positive manner, saying, hey, it's okay. You did a good job, attaboy, different things like that. And it just kept going on and on and on. And we did try the medication, which that was the prior video. So if you didn't get a chance to see that video, you can go back and check that one out. But yeah, so we did the medication, and if I could go back and relive that situation, I would have opted out of the medication. And but I was told, like I said before, that if he, didn't have the medication, he couldn't go to school. And that goes back to them not being properly trained to handle children on the autism spectrum. So So yeah, guys, I hope this video wasn't all over the place. And like I said before, if you have any questions, just comment below. Um, and I will answer your questions and we can talk back and forth. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here until next Monday. I did post a video yesterday. I tried to post a video. I did record the video, but I actually recorded it on the wrong phone. And then when I tried to transfer it, it was too long and blah, 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 blah. You guys already know how the YouTube world works. It's always something. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next Monday, have a good one. And I love you guys so, 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 so much. All right. Mwah.